Money can't buy happiness, they say, but have you ever seen a sad person on a jet ski? The truth is, wealth comes with its own set of stages, each more bewildering than the last. Let's dive into the 10 stages of being rich, where the glittering allure of money meets the absurdity of human nature. Stage 1. The Awakening. It starts with a realization, often triggered by a sudden windfall or a promotion. You're sitting at your desk, staring at your paycheck, and it hits you. You could actually afford that fancy coffee machine you've been eyeing. Suddenly, the world feels different. You're not just surviving, you're thriving. The possibilities are endless, and your dreams seem within reach. Stage 2. The Spending Spree. With newfound wealth comes the urge to splurge. You buy that coffee machine, but then you think, why stop there? A new car, designer clothes, and a vacation to Bali follow. You're living the high life, and it feels exhilarating. But as your credit card bill arrives, you realize that the thrill of spending can be a double-edged sword. Stage 3. The Guilt Trip. After the initial euphoria fades, a nagging feeling creeps in. You start to question your choices. Do I really need a third pair of shoes? You wonder, as you glance at your overflowing closet. The guilt of excess weighs heavily on your conscience. You begin to feel like a character in a morality play, grappling with the consequences of your newfound wealth. Stage 4. The Giver's Dilemma. Enter the world of philanthropy. You want to give back, to make a difference. You start donating to charities, sponsoring children, and funding local projects. It feels good, but there's a catch. You soon discover that not all charities are created equal, and navigating the world of giving can be as complicated as your tax returns. Stage 5. The Isolation. As your wealth grows, so does the distance between you and your old friends. They start to see you as the rich one, and suddenly, invitations dwindle. You find yourself at exclusive parties, surrounded by people who only want to talk about stocks and investments. The irony? You're lonelier than ever, trapped in a gilded cage of your own making. Stage 6. The Investment Game. You've heard the saying, make your money work for you, and now you're knee-deep in stocks, bonds, and real estate. You become a self-proclaimed expert reading financial news like it's the latest gossip. But the market is fickle, and one bad investment can send you spiraling back to stage 1. The thrill of the chase is intoxicating, but the stakes are high. Stage 7. The Existential Crisis. With wealth comes the question, what now? You've ticked off all the boxes on your bucket list, but the thrill is gone. You start to wonder if money was the answer or just a distraction. You find yourself pondering the meaning of life while sipping a $20 cocktail on a yacht. Spoiler alert, the answer doesn't come easily. Stage 8. The Legacy. You begin to think about what you'll leave behind. It's not just about money anymore, it's about impact. You start planning your estate, considering how to pass on your wealth responsibly. You want to be remembered for more than just your bank account. But as you dive into the world of trusts and foundations, you realize that legacy planning is a full-time job in itself. Stage 9. The Return to Simplicity. After all the ups and downs, you crave simplicity. You start to appreciate the little things, a walk in the park, a homemade meal, or a good book. You realize that happiness doesn't come from the size of your bank account, but from the richness of your experiences. You might even find yourself downsizing, trading in your mansion for a cozy cottage. Stage 10. The Enlightenment. Finally, you reach a state of acceptance. You understand that wealth is just a tool, not a measure of your worth. You've learned to balance your desires with your values. You're no longer defined by your money, but by your character. You've come full circle, and as you sit on your porch, sipping tea, you can't help but chuckle at the absurdity of it all. So, what's the takeaway from this roller coaster ride through the stages of being rich? Perhaps it's that wealth, like life, is a journey filled with twists and turns. It can elevate you, isolate you, and ultimately teach you what truly matters. And as you ponder your own relationship with money, remember, the jet ski may be fun, but it's the laughter shared with friends that truly makes waves.